Am I the only one that hates public bathrooms? I mean, just saying. Like, if you ain't family, I don't want to shake butts with you. It's nothing personal, but it's just kind of weird. I mean, you sit on a toilet seat that many other people have sat on, and I ain't comfortable with that one, especially when it's warm, and you're like, okay, who the hell was it? Who am I sitting ass to ass with? Because it freaks you the hell out, because you're like, okay, is it like someone like Mario Lopez, or we're talking like a fat bastard? Like, it bothers you a little bit. Because one you're fine with, and one you're not. And you kind of get that little cringy feeling, because you're just like, oh, God, I'm going to get STDs from this. For real. Public bathrooms have been one of those phobias that I've had to freaking try and conquer, and it still ain't going that well. Well, I guess it's time to shit or get off the pot. This is the Fat and Happy Show. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Fat and Happy Show. Come on in, take off your pants, and let's have yourselves a bowl of cereal. We're going to go repeat with the Captain Crunch for one reason only. I don't have any milk. So we're just going to be going raw. We're going to be raw dogging it today, baby. Cereal's good, however you have it. I hear Milo coming this way because he heard me pour a bowl of cereal. Joke's on him, though. There's no milk in the house. Take a look at this little thing on the side, though. He's brand new. And he's going to be basically a guide for every single episode. Kind of starting out with the good news and the bad news. And then we'll go all the way down there to the 2 cents. It's just something new, something cool. Thought I'd add. Trying to spruce up the show a little bit. And also, welcome to the second week. I wasn't sure if we were going to get here. And personally, after the performance of the last episode only getting like 4 or 5 views, wasn't really sure if I was going to be doing this today. Just because it takes so much work for only 4 people or 5 people to watch. It's kind of defeating, but I'm going to keep going with it. Because you want to know something? If you look at all the thumbs up, that's why I do this. I like entertaining people, and it's nice to see that people are liking it. Really? Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into the good news of the day, which is the protests in Philly. Now, this whole Black Lives Matter thing has been going on for like a week or two now, and to be quite honest, at this point, most people would have thought that this would have slowed down. But the protests in Philly proved us wrong otherwise. You see these masses gathering from all across the country in Philadelphia for this huge movement, and it's awesome. If you want change done, you got to keep on spreading the word. You got to keep on making sure that your voice is heard for a long enough period of time that someone wants to do something. It's very much like a toddler. When a toddler says that he wants something, he wants it, and he doesn't give up, eventually the parent is probably going to do something. Either A, give it to him, or B, spank them. Which, in this situation, I don't think there would be any spanking going on. But I think at this point, though, the voices have been heard loud and clear, and I imagine people in government are just trying to figure out what to do to help get us to where we need to be. I pray that they are, because there is definitely a problem in America, and hopefully we're on the right track to getting everything to a better place. This is not going to be something that's going to be fixed overnight. We just need to get some things in place, get the ball rolling to try and get America to the place that it can be. And now let's go into the bad news. And the bad news is something that I think is bad. Some other people would be like, woo, yeah, bravo. But you want to know something? I'm going to tell you why it's wrong. Elmer Fudd is getting his gun taken away from him in this new Looney Tunes reboot. Now, I understand a lot of people are like anti-gun. Why do you have to have guns? Why are guns supposedly a thing? But the problem I have with this is what it was Elmer Fudd in the original. He was a hunter. That's what he was. You can't change the core character just to meet this new propaganda thing that you're trying to do. I don't understand. Leave the gun alone, people. He's Elmer Fudd. For crying out loud. You think taking a gun away from a character is going to solve a problem? No, it's not going to fucking solve a problem. Let's wake up, people, and just keep characters the way that they're meant to be. It's kind of the same way with Dragon Ball Z and Popo being black. Like, he very much had racist traits to him, But changing his color to purple doesn't change a damn thing. If he was already made to be black with red lips, changing the color to purple isn't going to do anything. If you're going to do anything, eliminate the character altogether. That's a better solution. I mean, he's no longer Elmer Fudd. He's Elmer Pansy at this point. And now for an awesome act of the day, which goes to a couple up in Maine. Maine. You know, that one state up in the Northeast that no one really remembers exists? Yeah, it's still there. But this anonymous couple up in Maine has given out over $10,000 now in $100 bill amounts. And basically what they're doing is they're giving $100 bill amounts to people in need from COVID and just people who are just having rough times. And they're having a friend deliver these little packages for them. And basically it's just an envelope with a nice little note on the inside. And I think it's very, very nice. I think that if you were to give $100 to more people, that would do more good than doing like $1,000. Like with hundreds, you can help 10 times the people you would with 1,000. And I think that that is a much better way to go. I commend these people. And I really do hope that good karma goes their way, because they really deserve it for trying to help this many people. And now for my personal favorite segment of the show, the dad joke of the day. And today's dad joke of the day is, I ordered an egg and a chicken off of Amazon. I'll let you know. Oh, I get it. Little breakdown for that. If people don't understand the joke, it's a joke on which came first, the chicken or the egg, and Prime shipping. Your mom came first. Which now leads us into our pet photo of the day. And our pet photo of the day is a 3-banger. Also submitted by Jessica. We have, going from left to right, Ryder, Easy, and Grietche. 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 Grichidi. Okay, so we're going to go with Ryder, Easy, and Not Easy, because that name is not easy to say at all. So, and now to end out the show, as usual. Now's the part of the show where Kyle gives his 2 cents. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That is a phrase that my mother said from a very, very young age. Well, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And it is a powerful thing. Because right now, in this day and age, it is a very sensitive time in America. Because you can't just go out on social media and say whatever you want. Of course not. You can go ahead and have your opinion, but as soon as you voice your opinion, you could be caught in the wrong. Because everybody wants their opinion heard right now, and they all feel that they are right. Even though they might not necessarily be. So, as the case with J.K. Rowling here lately with the LGBT community, J.K. Rowling is probably in hot water where she should have just shut her mouth. We need to take lesson from her. And I personally have taken a vow of silence to not get into any social media politics because of the hot water that I got myself in with one single post. Yes, it was stupid. And I lost a friend along the way. But if I lose a friend along the way, were they ever really a friend at all? That's the true question, ladies and gentlemen. So be careful what you do. And if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. But if you do, go ahead and voice your opinion. Be prepared for the outcome. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for another episode of The Fat and Happy Show. Again, thank you guys who tuned in last week and showed so much support for the show. Absolutely, the amount of likes and the amount of words that I'm getting from everyone saying how much that they like the show. It makes me feel really, really good about this. It makes me feel like I'm on the right track with this show. And it makes me feel like this show can go further than where we are right now. I'd like to continue doing this daily as long as I can keep the motivation up, which hopefully will be a couple months. But this is a lot of hard work. And it takes a lot of brain power to do this show. But regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. And if you did like it, be sure to share it with anybody else you might think would like this as well. The more people that I have watching the show, the more that I can do. So as always, that is going to do it for this episode, you guys. And I will see you guys back here for a happy Tuesday episode.